All right, Bill, what's going on?
Hey,
Talk to you real quick about the Ecoin University. I just saw a recent video by Dr. Boyce Watkins, who's out in Guyana right now, speaking about how Bitcoin is going to crash. Absolutely. Being that I've been involved with Bitcoin for a long time, and I know that you've been dealing with Bitcoin for a while and made a substantial amount of money this year, or profits, let's say, this year off of Bitcoin. What do you feel about people who say that Bitcoin is going to crash, especially anytime soon?
well, one of the things that we know is Bitcoin's brand new. I mean, it's a brand new industry, it's a brand new technology, it's brand new. So you're going to have a bunch of people who really don't know who are going to offer their opinion. And nobody knows. Nobody really knows when the ceiling is going to hit. But one of the things that we know for sure is it's now become so widespread and so adopted by so many countries that the Nasdaq and major exchanges and all the news organizations are now saying, okay, maybe Bitcoin's not a bubble. Maybe Bitcoin is going to hit the $1 million mark, like Bill Gates said. Bill Gates said by 2027 that Bitcoin is going to be $1 million a coin. And I think Bill Gates might know a little bit more than someone with an opinion and a website.
Hmm.
So, what we're now seeing is some of the trends because of what's happened and because of the quick adoption that we just had with the stock market.
Hmm.
The stock exchange, the United States Stock Exchange, is now going to be trading Bitcoin futures. And that's why we saw such a burst of growth and such a burst of adoption. We had 300,000 people join Coinbase in just 3 days. And so we've almost doubled the price in 30 days, and we're going to see another double in the next 30 days. When are we going to hit the ceiling, and when are we going to see a cap? I don't think Bitcoin's ever going to burst. I don't think it's ever going to go away. But we are going to see someday, after mass adoption, after we get total saturation, that we're going to see the great growth that we see right now. It's going to disappear. It's not going to continue to grow, and we are going to see a dip. But
Hmm.
we're nowhere near that. We're probably less than 3% adoption right now. We still have 97% of
7%.
the world,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Comparing Bitcoin to other bubbles that have happened in the past, if you look at this chart right here, showing you the tech bubble that happened in 1994 to 2002, um, stuff like the real estate market, 1996 to 2011, 2008, when everybody just lost it all. Where Bitcoin is at right now, in retrospect to the bubbles, we still got a long way to go if it was to be a bubble. And one of the reasons why Bitcoin is not in a bubble right now and we have a long way to go is simple things like this. You have income and innovation that's just taken off, such as the forks, where they wanted to have alternative Bitcoin to have more memory. You have crypto banks that's coming out here. A lot of different countries that are adapting to the technology of blockchain. Even our institution, the United States, and our governments are loving blockchain and what it can do for the free markets in the world, and the financial markets. Also, the smart money is doubling down on, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the digital currency standard, like a U.S. dollar standard for the world, the fiat money. Coin. People always tell me, listen, Bitcoin's at $10,000, $11,000. I can't get involved. You do not need to buy a whole Bitcoin, people. You can buy you can buy pieces of Bitcoin, right? And you can trade. So with the training that Bill is offering is for you guys to learn everything about Bitcoin and also learn how to trade and yield profits.
Absolutely. A person can get started with our program for as little as $5, and once you get up to $1,000, you're only 24 months away from turning it into $1 million if you use our trade strategy. If it continues to go at the rate that it's going, which is 10 to 20% every single week with the strategy that we show you guys. And it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not, you give me your money and you bring your people in and then they give you their money and we give you a percent. It doesn't work like that. We're going to show you how to take $1,000 and turn it into a fortune just by following safe trading strategies. And we show you how to make it to get to the top.
Safe trading. That's the important thing. The reason why I'm saying this is because I don't want you guys caught up. A lot of times you feel like something is a scheme or a scam, and you don't realize that these new programs that look flashy, that are out there, that everybody are talking about, nobody really has access to the person that is controlling it. With this university, The person that is in charge and that's giving you the training is the person I'm talking to right now, Bill. And he's accessible, just like I'm talking to him right now, especially when you become a member. And you'll see this is training and information on a weekly basis. This is not something that you put your money in, you tell a bunch of people, and you just wait to get paid. You're going to have to be active involved with this because we want to educate you. And I would have did it myself personally, but I'm too busy. I got too many other things going on, and I like to travel, to be honest with you. Not saying Bill doesn't. Bill likes to educate individuals. And for me to go out my way and tell you about this and show you this, I don't want you to think that I want to, like, I need this because I want to make money. To be honest with you, and Bill knows this too, I can easily put up my own money into trading, which I already trade anyway, in cryptocurrency and trade and never look back. But I want everybody to earn because I get tired of people saying, "What is this Bitcoin? What is this cryptocurrency stuff?" What I keep hearing, is it fake? Is it real? Is it a bubble? Is it whatever? Why don't you educate yourself? If you can start off with $5 and do that, or start off with $125 and do that, really, that's no money. I mean, you probably spend $125 playing around doing nothing, in 1 month, for some people 1 day, buying things you don't need. So why don't you educate yourself and get involved and see things that's real, and not be behind. And once again, just because Bitcoin is at over $10,000, at $11,000, does not mean you cannot earn. If you put $1,000, not saying you need just $1,000, but if you was to put $1,000 invested into Bitcoin and then start doing trades based on what you're being trained on, you can see a fortune grow. But you have to take that opportunity. A lot of you guys are going to sit back and say, "Man, I don't trust it. I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing," and still be unsatisfied with life. I'm over 17 years self-employed. I do whatever I want to do, how I want to do it.
Well, this is pre-launch month. December is brand new for Ecoin University. We've been doing this for months. We now have a tool and a utility for you guys to get in. We want the first 500 people to be founding members. We're going to give you guys so much value for your money because you're going to be founding members. You're going to be the first ones in. You're going to have the greatest benefit, the greatest potential to make income. And then when we start doing our live events and we start doing specials, you guys will always get 50% off because you guys are going to be live events. So you guys start making $100,000, $200,000 a month, and you want to come out to one of our big Bitcoin events, $10,000 for the weekend to rub elbows with the other millionaires. We'll always give you guys 50% off. There's just going to be a lot of fun things to do, and being a founding member is going to be a lot of fun. So hope to see you guys on the inside. Again, all of our pro members will have live Q&A. We're actually going to be able to help you live once a week and talk to you through whatever situation you might have. And that's all I've got. I hope to see you guys on the other side.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Bill. I'll be in touch.
All right, bye.
I used to tell people in 2014, I told everybody about mining. January 2014, I said we need to go ahead and put some money up to get some mining rigs, and people looked at me like I was crazy then. But I know of a group of Chinese individuals, it's probably I think six of them, who years ago, probably like 8 years ago, quit everything they was doing, invested like $60,000. They, $60,000 a piece. Some had like 50,000. Their life savings, quit their job and just built mining rigs, and did shifts where they were pulling in mining, doing 200 Bitcoin, a month. These guys today, with Bitcoin being at $11,000 and shooting up more, are worth over $500 million. So get educated and learn from experts, and build for the future. Stop sitting there and doing the same old thing or looking at the same old thing. Be an asset to yourself, your family, your community, and get your training on to learn, because it's a lot of benefits with just being involved. A lot of y'all go to school and spend all this money and still don't have a degree or whatever you thought you wanted to do. At least in this aspect, you could be grown with a financial instrument or commodity or whatever they want to name it in the world, that can yield you a lot of growth and wealth.